But anyway, all right. So I guess we'll get right into it, man. Diddy, right? So for everybody who's been under a rock, as I like to say, Diddy, his what is it? What home was this of his? I didn't got my facts
It
together
was
today.
it was all of them. I think they rated Atlanta, Miami, and New York.
Miami,
God damn,
LA.
he rich. I thought he was a little broke ass. I thought it was just the
I
LA
mean,
shit.
LA, Miami. Thought he was
Yeah.
broke
Yeah, I
ass.
thought he was a little broke ass, man. But they done raided Diddy shit. What are y'all thoughts on them raiding Diddy's crib and putting Justin in his
Sold his
young brother
shares
crib?
too
You
for
said what?
Revo.
Oh
He
yeah,
sold his
Oh yeah,
shares for
he
Revo.
sure
yeah.
did.
We know he sold the shit as a revote. That's like he need that bread to fight these cases that he got going
Well,
on.
no, I was just adding on to.
hmm but yeah, they searched all his cribs. Um, of course, we ain't gonna know what they found for a minute. What do
Oh,
y'all
they
think?
found some drugs and some white boy
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
his drug supplier. I think
yeah.
they found him and some drugs at somewhere.
hmm Yeah, that was at the airport. They found him. They
Went for
found
sex
Okay,
slaves.
I knew somebody got found.
yeah,
Child.
his alleged drug mule. They found him and arrested him. What are y'all thoughts on this though? Like what like as far as all the stuff that they putting Diddy through? Do y'all think it's foul play? Because his lawyers are saying that it's a witch hunt. Do y'all feel like it's a foul play, or do y'all feel like this is just because of all the heinous acts he's committed over the years? Like, what are y'all thoughts? Come on, man, yeah, help me out here.
I feel like he made somebody mad and they coming for his ass, point blank, period, because it's just way too much stuff that's going on that's just coming out all of right now. Like, I really feel like everybody knew what was going on, like they do with these white folk. Y'all know what's going on. And he done made the wrong person mad. And so now they just coming for his ass. That's my opinion. Again, I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Y'all knew that this shit was going on. Like, let's not act like y'all didn't know that this was going on. If it's so many witnesses and so many people that's privy to like come on now. It's just he pissed off the wrong person.
Y'all think he
That's my opinion.
y'all think he made the Illuminati mad?
Hey, I agree with
Somebody.
Leslie a little bit though, like because it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like it's so much coming out just out of nowhere too. Like it's really just falling out of blue air.
I mean,
Like
we've been hearing
yeah,
allegations for years though. Like
for
this
a
ain't
long time.
that's
Yeah. Well, I
What's
mean, but if you know some certain allegations, like we've been talking about that for over 10 years. You know, like them talking about him being gay and liking men and women and things like that. Like that's not we've been like that has been like 15, 20 years hearing that. You know what I mean? Like so
Mhm.
some of the stuff like it's just like not new news. It's just not it's not new news. So
but my,
but no, it does look real. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. I
so
know he probably like in El Salvador somewhere.
the allegations that we've been hearing about over the years, basically about his sexuality. Um, I've never really heard anything outside of that. I've never heard of him messing with minors.
Right.
Of course, the Cassie allegations. They were.
Well,
Hold on, wait. Let me finish before you interject, and I'll give you my interject. Of course, the Cassie allegations. They were some physical abuse involved in that. Like I said, a majority of things that I've heard was basically like he's had different type of male sex slaves and stuff like that, and he's been involved in some kind of heinous act. But I want to know what y'all thoughts is as far as like them kind of because to me it looked like they railroading them. Like I've seen everybody clowning Meek, everybody clowning him. I just don't agree with the way it's being approached because ain't no hard evidence came out yet. You know what I mean? He settled his case with Cassie for him being a piece of shit. I believe that was well deserved. Reading all the instances in that case, but it's still nothing. Like I said, no hard allegations has come out about. So I want to know what y'all thoughts are about it. Kendall, you can go ahead since you was trying to interject. What do you think?
well, I mean, as far as the kid thing, that was hilarious because I mean, I do recall Justin Bieber looking quite frightened a couple of times when Mr. Sean Combs was asking him why he don't party with him no more.
Uh
But we can move on. Let's not act like he will. He again. This is the dude that takes X. So allegedly, so he'll do anything. Let me stop. Let me slow down. I'm not saying anybody that does X does anything, but
Allegedly.
they're susceptible to doing multiple things when they are on X. I will say that, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't care who it's with.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like what I think, I mean, it's more so probably what he's done in the past and throughout his career. The several allegations that he's had. I don't necessarily know about it with being with kids, but there have been some other things with he had a little boy or something that he had quote adopted. It was also the little I think she was like Russian or something, the little white girl, like he quote unquote was on live talking about he adopted her, he believes that he can help her, and then she was nowhere to be found after a while. I'm not saying she's out here lost or killed or no shit like that, but it's just those types of things where he a little creepy in certain aspects. So I think it's probably a little bit of both, probably from his past and maybe what he's done currently. I don't know about that, but it's more so I'm sure it's allegations attributed towards what he's done with adults than versus children.
What do y'all think about?
Hey, I think two things could be true, man. He obviously did something because they ain't coming for him like that with no evidence.
Right.
But they at the same time they dragging it, man. But I'm just here for the jokes, man. How funny is the diddler? That shit is hilarious.
Absolutely.
that shit is fucking the diddler. Come on, bro.
And then
just keep the jokes coming, man.
And then the AI,
nigga be all right, rich.
The AI photo of him in the lime green was outside of control. But
no, it's just,
what do y'all think about his neighbor saying that he saw bus loads of kids coming to their estate and all that type of shit?
Hey, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Well, I think he
that
was
actually, cat.
Yeah, he actually came
was
out and said that wasn't true.
Niggas want some attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured as much.
But I don't think this is the end of it though. I think it's gonna be a lot more shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's
only the beginning.
Do y'all give any credence to him? Do y'all give any credence of Diddy going through this his latest beef with the alcohol industry with Ciroc and all them trying to get that, and then all of a sudden all these lawsuits start hitting them one after one? What do y'all just think?
Again, like
you pissed off the wrong people.
There you go. And
we go ahead, kid.
I was just gonna say it's always about corporations and their bottom line. Are you making us money? Same shit. Like I said about R. Kelly, it's all good right now until you stop making Jive Records money. Until you stop writing great songs for Celine Dion and a few others. Now that you're useless, we don't care if these stories get out anymore. We're not gonna hide these anymore. We're just gonna let them come. The same thing that happened with Dan Schneider over there at Nickelodeon when he was out here wilding and doing his thing. It's not like they're not going to get these people. It's just that when the stories start coming out and people start saying it, they're not blocking that shit no more. If he was still making the money, Dan Schneider, in terms of Nickelodeon shit. But it's just also, again, the Me Too movement has changed a lot of things. And so if the stories keep coming out, and if you really ain't doing your thing, especially, sorry to say, Black, I just think they're more susceptible to not giving a fuck.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everything. I totally agree with everything you're saying. Excuse me, but it ain't no but. It's just really unfortunate because, like I said, these have been some of the best and brightest. We don't have too many in our community from the entertainment industry that have made it to the level of Diddy, and to see that this is happening to him, Cosby, Kanye. Only one next is Hove. It didn't even happen to Dre in a sense. And it's just us that continually come out with the jokes. Go ahead, okay.
Kanye shit was a little bit more self-inflicted to an extent, but
yeah.
Again, you can't, if you doing this wild shit, bro, I mean, it's bound to come out at some point. Like I said, if you're useless in terms of making somebody some money, it's gonna come out. I mean, if that makes money, right? I mean, all the spin cycles and the news and all the shit that's gonna come out behind this, like all that's gonna make money because especially for newscasters and bloggers and all that, they gonna make a killing off this type of stuff. The shit with Diddy, they gonna resurface all these videos and these clips. All that stuff is going now. The stuff that's been out, Mark Curry done wrote a book about Diddy. It's been all types of stuff that he's allegedly done in the past. So all that stuff is gonna resurface. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna make a lot of money.
I just don't understand why y'all, like, I won't say y'all, but why, like, creepies, like, why do y'all have to go after people that don't want your ass when there is a batch of people that will do all of this shit for the low or for the no? Like, you can find you some
I think for them it's a power thing.
That's disgusting. Like, I don't want nobody around me that does not want to be around me. That wouldn't even, I don't care how much power, like that would make me feel comfortable forcing somebody to do something that they wouldn't want to do, especially on a sexual level. Like that is disgusting. Like that shit wouldn't turn me on. Of course, people are creeps and that's what they do, whatever. But for me, it's just weird when there's so many willing people to do all this freaky shit that y'all want to do, male, female, and in between, that's willing to do that shit. Go after them and have a good time and leave these people that don't want the shit alone.
I don't
Like,
think
it's just crazy.
and not to knock your point or nothing, but I kind of don't think that's the case all the time, because if you look at Vince McMahon, the shit that's going on with him, the woman was all for it. She was all for it until she didn't get those promotions she was promised, and then when she didn't get those promotions she promised, she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna sue you." And then when he only gave her half the money that he was supposed to give her, the lawsuit resurfaced, and now he ain't no part of the WWE no more. Had to liquidate all of his shares of that and all that type of stuff. So I don't think that's always the case. Sometimes
That's on his dumb ass, because you should have just gave the lady the damn promotion.
I agree with you. I mean, but at the same time,
that's the same thing we were saying with Diddy when the Cassie thing came out. We said now that he's settled this, is going to be more coming back.
Right. But my whole thing was to Leslie's point where she said that these people aren't willing, and a lot of times they willing, they just promise certain things, and then when they don't get them,
I'm referencing those that, like the man that's making a complaint that said like
I think
Diddy was trying to prep him for Cuba Gooding Jr. and he kept making advances at him, and like the man telling you I'm not interested. He's telling you this, and you're still making passes at him. I'm referencing like those situations. Like if you willing to do the shit, you willing to do the shit. And I'm with the lady. You promised me a promotion and you ain't giving me my shit, and I'm being nice and being patient, and you still playing with me? Okay, not finna tell your ass. Play with your mama. Don't play with me.
And I gave you that thing.
Right.
Play with your mama. Don't play with me.
And Diddy not dumb. He not gonna do that shit like to some big Jerome looking ass nigga. It's gonna be some niggas that he think he can get away with. Otherwise he don't want to deal with those types of repercussions.
My bad, y'all. But yeah, I don't know, but also to Kendall point, he was rolling off the X, and
Bro, like it's actually a story about, you remember the rapper Cocaine? He used to be with Snoop a lot. He was actually on the Last Meal album, and he actually talked about a story how he did a song with Diddy, like a production or something like that, and how they was going to, he was like, he invited them out, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we can go party or whatever, kick it. Just some regular shit. It wasn't nothing. And he said, once we got out, he was like, we get in the car, dude bring out like a truck or, SUV or some shit he was talking about. Dude said he brought out like some, like a bowl full of X, like, you want some? Like trying to gauge and see where this nigga willing to go with it. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, Cocaine, big ass, he's about your stature. He like, nah, bro, I'll get down like that. I just smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? So he like, okay, cool. He left it alone. He said, they go out, they go to the club and all this other shit. They go to some other, they have some place where it's like a penthouse type of thing. They go up to the top floor. He like, it's men kissing men, women kissing, like, he like, bro, I'll get down like this. Like, hey, he got the fuck up out of there, bro. So and these are all alleged, but this is coming from his mouth. Like, and it's plenty of those types of stories regarding Diddy, bro. So like, you just don't never know. Cause some niggas, they gonna be too afraid to say no to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas gonna go get that cheesecake. So you know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas gonna go over there and just chill. Big meal type.
Hey, I feel bad for Meek, dog. Meek taking all kind of.
Meek gonna say no? Nah, he gonna sit in the room.
Meek taking all kind of slander right now.
Nah, it's so much Meek Mill slander. It's a damn shame, fam. Like,
there's nothing against Meek. I'm just saying, like, his demeanor.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about online. Like,
yeah, I ain't coming at Meek personally. I'm just saying his demeanor. It just kind of seemed like he probably just all right.
They tearing Meek a new one. Pun intended.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Say what you want to say.
They on Meek ass.
They all did it.
No Diddy.
They all did it.
A lot of them did.
They did it. Say what you want to say, Kendall.
They either hit niggas over the head with bottles and all types of shit, bro. Like,
he real aggressive.
He a wild boy, bro. Like,
and ain't nobody just throwing Meek's lame ass into no mix. You was there.
Who
just sit around and tell the story and be like, let me throw Meek Mill under the bus. Your ugly ass was there. Ain't nobody just randomly saying you.
Meek be looking crazy, bro.
And we know Meek can't fight, so he was definitely.
Meek out here looking.
You said he'd have lost to Diddy, huh? He said, nah.
He's like, this nigga can dance.
Let me go. Let me go sit down.
Yeah, man. But anyway,
take that.
Our good brother Russell Simmons has found his way into the mix as well.